motherfucker, don't you admit your mind.
Hey everybody, happy Thanksgiving. Or, if in wherever you're at doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving, happy November 22nd. Well, today we're going to be doing a requested review that I've been putting off for a long time. Here is Energon Galvatron. I know in several of my videos I've called him Megatron. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, that's him. He's a good sized figure. Let me see, I might have a jet robot transformed. Just for a size comparison, I've got him here next to Energon Jetfire, and they are about the same length. Megatron is about half an inch longer than he is, but he is much, much wider. Like I was saying, that's him next to Jetfire. And just because I haven't had this figure in a video yet, this is the movie Voyager Megatron. I bought this guy about 3 days before the movie came out, and whenever it came out, I saw one of those metallic ones at Best Buy, passed on it, and now I'm kind of regretting it. It would have meant I would have had 3 movie Megatrons, but it was still a very good looking figure. But anyway, back onto this guy. He's big, he's purple, and he's got 2 cannons. This isn't going great. Anyway, you can kind of open him up X-Wing style, and whenever you do that, they have some cannons on each side that kind of deploy. So that's pretty much it. He does have, this is his weapon. It is more or less just a scaled down Armada Megatron. Got a lot of battle damage on it. This right here is all ate up. This is torn up. That's got damage. And he's got 4 Minicon ports on top of the jet. And if I can get it to line up, it clips on like that. And it actually doesn't, it still looks goofy having a tank on the back of a jet. I don't know. It probably would have been made more sense to have him integrate with Starscream or something like that. Because just a jet with a huge tank on the back of it just doesn't seem to work. There is a light and sound feature. I can't find the missile for this review. I can't find it. But it would launch when I do this, and it does this. Goes on for a while. And anyway, this little thing right here flashes. It's daytime right now, so I can't turn the light off and let y'all see it. But get this back out the way. And one thing I don't understand is I've got that the Ultimate Guide to Transformers, that book with Optimus Prime on the cover, about yay thick. And they call this guy a triple changer, and I don't know what in the world they were talking about triple change, unless they're talking about his hyper attack mode. But anyway, to start the transformation, what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold on to his jet engines right here, and that's one thing I want to look at, the size of the jets on this. Assuming this cockpit was sized for like people, each one of these jet engines underneath his wing would probably be about the size of a small building. And if y'all can hear that, my little brothers are playing music in the shed, so anyway. He's also got some jet intakes right here, and they're molded in, but only barely, so it would be coming out right here. I don't know what he'd need these little bitty things for when he's got these things, but hey. Anything molded in is better than just flat. He's also got 6 machine gun barrels right here by the nose of the jet. So he's very armed. So anyway, what you're going to do to transform him is the first step is just pick the wings up. Next part turn him upside down, and you're going to fold down the landing gear. And the next thing you're going to want to do is just take and hold on to the thing, to the jet engine, and pull this down. It's going to deploy his feet and put his knee cap into position. Let me see if I can get this to where you can see it better. So anyway, Automorph is not new. Whenever you fold down his legs like I just did, his fists are spring loaded and they deploy themselves. So right there at that point he can stand. Take and spread his wings back out just a little bit, and then all this will fold down. No, wait, hang on. This is a step I always forget. You take the whole backpack right here and just spin it about 180 degrees, and then you fold that down. So anyway, next step is to pull his shoulders apart, and this is kind of neat. Whenever you do that, like right here, his sides are kind of weak looking. When you pull his arms out, you get a bunch of stuff that comes out and kind of fills out the sides of his chest right there in that area, and it helps out the look of the figure a lot. Fold the head down, and that will lock the shoulders from coming back in. You've got him there, and he's pretty much transformed. For a long time, I didn't think this character had knees. I thought that it was like the Armada Megatron, and because of the joint going like that, they didn't give him any knees, but they did. Only thing is, his thigh, his upper leg, is only about an inch long compared to his 3-inch long lower legs. So you can't really get it too good, but it is better than what I thought it was going to be. Because I couldn't even find any pictures of him on the internet posed like he had knee articulation. Sorry, back. I had to go and eat dinner at my grandmother's. And now I done lost track of just what it was I was saying. But, oh yeah, the cannon. So anyway, got a little miniature Armada Megatron for his arm cannon. So that it's ridiculously large, but it still somehow kind of works. One thing that you can do with it is right here in the nose of the jet, you can take and push the tank down into it. I think that was far enough. And when you pull it back out, you have to push this button right here on the back, and you pull out his Energon sword. And I'd have much rather not had all this, just have a handheld sword. I think there's somebody online, I'm going to remember the name of it in a little bit, that makes a handheld sword for this guy. Repro Transformers or Transformer Reproductions or something like that. But they make a bunch of neat stuff. They make the long pipes for Prime. They're not chromed, but it would work good for the oh, what's that one they just came out with? The DVD edition. But anyway, so that's pretty much him. If you take and bump the sword, not like that. If you take and bump the sword up, it lights up and makes the sound. It's actually got a little molded in Decepticon logo that lights up just behind it. So anyway, that's him. Recommended? Yeah, I guess so. It's a good looking figure. Very, very Generation 1 Galvatron-ish looking. Y'all have a good day.
Shiggity swole, shrifty fine. Shiggity swat, shiggity fine. Shiggity swole, shrifty fine. Shiggity swat, swole, shrifty fine. Girlfriend's age, shrifty fine. My IQ, shrifty fine.